In light of the increasing number of vendors operating within the city boundaries, City Mayor Alfred Mentor said the council will have to find a permanent solution that caters for all. Mentor made a comment at a press conference called to address a recent judgment handed down by Chief Justice Roxanne George in favor of Munish Wars Limited and the announcement by Banks DH Limited that they will be moving to the courts in a bid to remove vendors operating around its iconic Demico house opposite the Stabrook Market.
Highlight some of the things in that mandamus itself where it spoke about remove or cause to be removed, person or person leaving, placing, storing or causing to be left, stored any card, barrel, boxes, etc. on the pavement and around the property. It also went on to speak about the streets. My interpretation of this order is clear, that it addresses the issue as it relates to the pavement, it addresses the issue concerning the streets, but it speaks to leaving items around the area. And my understanding of that is that when we would have visited that area, we would have cleared the pavement, we would have cleared the road. But based on the interpretation of the order itself, it speaks to leaving things. And we have spoken to those persons there and we asked them to not leave their items. But after we clear it up and we put systems in place, they could come and go every day. But we told them that before we actually go to the council, because at our next council meeting, which is scheduled for the 12th, if I'm right, we'll be speaking to this specific issue as to how we treat with this issue, how we put timelines, how we consider a time from maybe 6 to 6. And this is not only concerning the people at Munish Wars, but this is concerning all the people throughout the length and breadth of the cities.
Mentor said of particular concern to him is that council has no control over public roads which fall under the purview of the central government. Water Street, where a number of vendors are operating, is one such public road.
We intend to bring the issue concerning the vendors to the full council to be able to look for a long-term permanent solution, but one that is preemptive of what we intend to do in the city, how we be able to treat with those persons, how we can find long-term solutions, what else we will do in relation to our markets, the bazaar, the vendors, arcade, and all those places that we have vendors, but those vendors have not been staying in those markets. They're coming on the streets.
He further said that while City Hall has begun to engage some of the vendors in light of the court order, the council will have to look into having vendors who are holders of stalls in the markets, arcades and bazaars to return to them as a means of reducing the number of vendors operating along street corners.